Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Sleep Sleeper series. Um, we're just vibing up at the Amber Canyon, only really collecting from Slow King and the Pseudo-Wudo. We're almost at Great 1, which I don't know, I think I find that kind of funny. But let's hop right into our sleep session review. We are also lacking any and all types of area bonus. We're hoping for Dwebble. Dwebble is literally the only thing that we're looking for right now. We need to get a full sleep session. Is it dozing? Probably not, because my other account wasn't dozing, and they tend to line up. It's slumbering. That seems about right. Probably only get, yeah, 4 styles. Woo! We're really rocking up the strength here. Okay, any Dwebbles? Anything that we can even catch? Okay, there is a Dwebble. Thank goodness. It's one of the Pokemon that we're targeting for this week. The reason why we came here is here. There's also a Swablu, which we could get a better Altaria. The one that we've dumped a boatload of candies into is mediocre. Oh, and there's a Bagon, too. Now, that's not allowed, so that's probably going to be hungry for us. Okay. And we'll just skip through the other sleep styles. We do have a 3-star Swablu, which is kind of interesting, only being at such low drowsy power. But a part of that is we're limited in the number of spawns. Swablu's hungry. Well, I guess we'll attempt on the Swablu. We'll chuck it a biscuit. We're almost to friendship level 40 with Swablu, I just realized, which is kind of cool. That does mean that we'll be getting a higher shiny rate with them soon. Wow, I hate Dweble's Cry. I just realized that for the first time. Because that's, I think, the first time I've heard it. That was hideous. Oh my goodness. Oh, it crit. That's lucky. That's nice. Ugh! That is a hideous noise! Why is it so high-pitched? Do they want to just kill our eardrums? I'm glad I only had defeated 2 biscuits instead of 3, because I didn't want to hear that again. Okay, the Swablu got full. So we'll save these biscuits for the next time we see something. Thank you, Neroli. We're always making serious strides around here. We'll send out the bag and candy for sure. Pseudo, Berry Specialist, new, Island exclusive. It pretty much checks all the boxes for top tier to send out. Okay, Dwebble, what you got for us, bud? Lonely Nature, that's speed up, energy down. ABC list, which is kind of what we want to see. And it's got Speed S and Trigger S, so... and some inventory. So this thing is actually... If only this were my premium... If only this were a premium account, because this would probably be a one and done, to be honest. With those sorts of stats. Here, wait, I should probably use... I forgot. I almost forgot to have Neroli's Lab launched up. I like to use Neroli's Lab just to give it exposure. It is a good tool. I like to use it on the sleepers, just for the purposes of... Although, do they have the new mons yet? They do. Okay. Yeah, if this were not a free-to-play account, this would probably be a one and done, because it's gonna actually do pretty well with that ingredient coverage. Like, Help Speed M, if I could sub-skill seed it, Skill Trigger M, and then having inventory as well on there. I probably wouldn't make it I'd probably just leave it as S, to be honest, even if I was premium. And then Ingredient Finder M, maybe. Let's just look at the level 75 projections. Research XP bonus, that doesn't matter. And then Lonely Nature, speed up, energy down. If we made it level 60, gave it a maxed out main skill level, how many ingredients? 36 avocados, 45 potatoes, 53.9. That's not... Oh, plus 5 point... Is that plus 5.2 procs the mains? That feels high for the A ingredient on a non-berry specialist. So I'm going to assume that this is including the skill. If that's the case, that's not really amazing. Wait, is there a thing for meal coverage with this guy? I don't know. Let me see what the charts are. Neroli's lab may also be... Let's see. This is a new infographic. It looks a little different because it was made by a different person. It was updated by a different person. So we're looking at... Sorry about that. Looking at the bulldoze guacamole and... Oh, wait, no. No, the overgrow avocado gratin. 32, 22, 20. So, yeah, this is significantly less. It's making about 2/3 of what it would be. Which, that seems low. How does Rain on X compare it? I wonder how if Rain on X gives it the same evaluation. Or if it's going to come out different because of something to do with the main skill levels. Because this seems like a really solid crustle. It doesn't feel like it should be that low. Inventory S, ingredient N, research XP bonus. Speed up, energy down. How does it evaluate it? 33 plus 28, that's around 61. That's a bit more like what I would expect. Which brings it significantly closer to the value. But that's also with normal healing. We don't have regular healing here on the sleepers. And yes, we knew it wasn't going to be perfect when we caught a crustle. We knew it's not going to completely and reliably make that meal. Because it is going to not quite make enough. That's just to be expected. It can probably only do it about 2 times a day. But these numbers do look promising for 2 times a day. Especially if we stockpile, 7 meals worth. 7 meals worth is, for gratin, that's more than what you can hold in the bag. But, that's 805. But you don't need to stockpile all that because 441 of that is milk. So, really, 115 minus 41. 74 is what you need to stockpile. 518. And you really only need maybe 2 crafts of the milk's worth. That's 600 ingredients. That's something we could reasonably do for a team across the course of a week and just rely on this guy to craft the meal twice. Which, with that much ingredients stockpiled and spread across that much of a week, RNG is a factor, but ideally, you're not going to get screwed by RNG that bad most of the time, but it is RNG, and you never really truly know. But even if you do get screwed by it, it's probably just missing 1 meal. So, here's the problem, though. If I took this guy and duplicated it, and instead modified it to what it actually is, because I'm not going to be able to invest sub-skill seeds into it, if I'm completely honest. Change this from Helping Speed M to Helping Speed S, Skill Trigger M to Skill Trigger S, Ingredient Finding M to Ingredient Finder S, which is what it is. Yeah, it drops these... those numbers aren't... They're bad, don't get me wrong. But they're not terrible. It's definitely usable, and even if we just sub-skill seeded the skill trigger, but I don't know if I have the seeds to bother investing into something like this. That's a whole extra proc less per day. That's a significant loss. So, especially if we're investing that many main skill seeds, I would want to also invest sub-skill seeds, which sub-skill seeds are a lot more of an ask here on the sleepers. So, I'll start because it's the best one we've caught. I don't know if we'll catch a better one. So, it's interesting. Don't know what else to say about it. If only it was a premium account, because then that would be a one and done sort of thing. But anyway, that is about it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we'll have a link to join the Discord. You can come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon, sleep, and the like. A huge thank you to all my channel members. It really means a lot to me you guys want to show your support financially, despite there being no paid rewards for members. If you too want to become a channel member, then feel free to click that join button down below. And as always, I thank you all for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.